Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm sharing usually how my half of the day looks like once I come home from work. So it's around 5 o'clock. I came home around 4:30 or so, and as soon as I come, I do want to take care of the dinner. So that way I get more time at night time to do whatever I need to do. So today we are making very healthy this methi dal as well as this bajre ki roti. As you can see, guys, this roti came out so soft, and finally I got the measurement. So I'll share that with you guys. So first we'll go ahead and start making the dal. And here in this chopper, I'm gonna take some garlic, green chili, as well as the ginger. I'll go ahead and roughly kind of chop them. This chopper, of course, it is linked down below in the description box. And in case if you don't find this, because most of the time it's just a back order, but don't worry, just keep looking. I'm sure you'll find it. Also in the same blender, I'm taking one small onion. We'll go ahead and roughly chop it. Here in a pan, do have some ghee into that, adding some mustard seed, asafoetida, some cumin seeds, and now I'm gonna go ahead and add this ginger, garlic, and green chilies that I roughly chop, and we'll just let that saute just for a few seconds or so. And here I'm adding this chopped onions. We're gonna let this onion again get a little bit lightish brown, I would say. But definitely, guys, try this recipe, because when you are in hurry and you do want to make some healthy dinner, especially now the winter is just around the corner, this recipe is perfect for that. And here I also add some chopped tomatoes. And here I do have this frozen methi. I'm using this Vadilal brand. You can use any, and of course, if you have the fresh one, just go ahead and use that. But I have the frozen one, so I'm just gonna wash it really well and just go ahead and add that in here. We just want to go ahead and mix everything, and here I'm adding just usual masala. So first, dhania jeera powder, haldi powder, as well as the red chili powder. This sabji or the dal, whatever you want to call it, basically it is gonna be spicy since I add the green chilies, but you can adjust it according to your taste. And here I am adding tuver dal. Now tuver dal, of course, I wash it really well, and if you have a time, you can soak it for about 10-15 minutes. If not, no worries. You can just go ahead and wash it and add it in here. We'll go ahead and mix everything properly, and this even dal, Aryan loved it too. It came out so good. So we'll go ahead and finish cooking in pressure cooker. So first I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this in pressure cooker, and of course we do want to add some water. So I'll go ahead and add some water, and we'll let this pressure cook for about couple of whistles. And it's actually time for me to do the Indian grocery shopping, so that's why I don't have any fresh vegetables on hand. But of course, this kind of thing, I always keep it in the frozen section. So whenever I don't have any fresh vegetables, I can still make some healthy dinner. So add some salt, and then I'm gonna pressure cook for about a couple of whistles. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and make the atta for the bajre ki roti. So here in a pan, first I'm gonna take 2 cups of water, add salt to taste, as well as just a little bit oil in there, and we'll want to make sure that this water comes to boil. If you follow this exact recipe, guys, I guarantee you your bajre ki roti will be so soft. Now meanwhile the water is boiling, I will go ahead and empty out the dishwasher. Now I usually like to do this night before, but yesterday night I just didn't have any time at all, and usually morning I don't have a time, so I didn't do anything. So I'm just gonna first go ahead and empty out the dishwasher. So whatever the dish is that I need to do it now, I can just go ahead and load it again. And as you can see outside right now, it is so dark. And as you saw, it was only 5 o'clock, but nowadays, it's get dark so quickly. And recently, actually, I bought this organizer for the drawer. It is adjustable, and I really like it. I bought it from Amazon. I will link it down below in the description box. And recently, actually, I have made so many changes in my kitchen. I also bought this divider for this drawer. Before I didn't had anything, but since the way all the things that I keep it in here, I can have the organizer in this drawer. So I just put the divider, again, we'll link it down below. But it is so nice that, all the things stay nicely organized in there. So here, as you can see, the water has been boiling. At this point, I'm going to turn off the stove and adding 1 cup of bajra, the bajra flour basically. And you just want to go ahead and mix everything. And at this point, as I mentioned, make sure that the stove is off. And I'm going to go ahead and transfer this into the other because I don't want this atta to get cooked basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it, and we do want to knead this so that way the atta is nice and soft. So for that reason, I'm gonna first, of course, we do want to make sure that this atta cool down completely, because at this point there's no way we can touch it. It is so warm. And here I do have few of my dishes that I need to go ahead and put it in the dishwasher. So I'll go ahead and take care of that. So this is how I time manage everything, because by the time I'm done with the dinner, I don't want to have so many dishes piling up on in the sink. So that is taken care of. Now we'll just go ahead and make sure that this atta is nice and smooth. So you do want to knead it for at least 2 to 3 minutes. And of course, you do want to use the ghee for this. So I'm just apply the ghee on my palm and just go ahead and knead it. The more you knead this, the roti will be nice and soft. And yeah, some of you might be surprised that I don't take my ring or the watch off when I'm cooking, but I rather clean my ring than lose my ring. So I never take my rings off when I'm cooking, and this watch is water resistant, so no need to worry about that. So now, as you can see here, this atta is very soft. I'll just go ahead and roll this. We're gonna basically make this just like the normal chapati that we make. But I guarantee you guys, just follow this exact measurement and you will be so surprised at how this soft roti will be. Once you start eating this roti, I'm sure you will even forget to eat your regular chapati. It is so healthy and it comes out so soft. Just make sure you follow the water and the atta measurement and the roti will be perfect. So you do want to let that cook for about 20-30 seconds. Flip it on the other side and let the other side cook. And just press it around. Make sure that all sides get cooked properly. And once you see the brown spot like this, that means the roti is being cooked. I'll go ahead and apply the ghee. And meanwhile, between 6:30 and 7 every day, before we eat dinner, I do दिया. ये जो दिया होता है ना शाम का, वो हमारे में कहते हैं कि पितरुओं का दिया होता है. जो हमारे पितरु है, उनका आशीर्वाद लेना तो बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. उनके आशीर्वाद के बिना तो कुछ होता ही नहीं है. तो उनका दिया मैं सबसे पहले करती हूँ खाना खाने से पहले, और इसके बाद फिर जाके भगवान के मंदिर में भी शाम का दिया होता है. तो सबसे पहले यहाँ पे जब तक मेरी रोटी पकती है, I will go ahead and do this दिया. I never have missed this. शाम का जो दिया होता है ना, मैंने कभी ये मिस नहीं किया है. हम कहीं बाहर भी जाते हैं तो मैं आके कर लेती हूँ, but I always make sure कि I do this. So as you can see, it's around 6:20 and my dinner is ready. Now I would say that I prefer this bajre ki roti instead of the rotla, because of course rotla is much thicker than this and there is a different way of making it. But this roti, you can easily scoop sabji or dal with it, and even the next day this roti stay fresh as you just made it. So definitely now my favorite way to make this is bajre ki roti instead of the rotla. And here, dal is ready. Of course, you can serve it just like that, but I'm gonna add the second tadka on top. For that, I'm using the ghee. Of course, you can use the oil. Once the ghee is hot enough, I'm adding some whole red chilies, as well as I roughly crush some garlic. Now, of course, if you're not fan of garlic, you don't need to add it, but I love garlic smell. I love garlic, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add that. So here, as you can see, I kind of roughly mash them, and I'll just go ahead and now let this cook, because dal is already been cooked, so we need to make sure now the garlic get cooked properly. So once that is cooked, I'll go ahead and add also some whole red chili into this tadka and add this tadka into the dal, and that's it, guys. Our dal is ready. It is full of protein, of course. It is a healthy, so the combination, the bajre ki roti as well as this methi dal, it's so perfect. When you have this too, that's it. You don't need any sabji or anything. This is everything basically in one. So here, dal is ready. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and serve this. For that, but let me show you half of my kitchen, how it looks like. So first, before everyone comes in, I always turn on this humidifier. Especially this time of the year, air gets so dry, and Aryan wasn't feeling well from last few days. So first I turn on that. So I keep one humidifier here in the kitchen, one in his room, as well as one in our room. And this brownie cup, no, I did not make this. One of my coworker made it. She gave me for Aryan, and only one actually left. But she's such a pro in this baking. She baked really good cupcakes and cakes and all that. But the other thing I want to share with you guys is this date quilt. Now I bought it thinking it might help Aryan, but as you can see, it is so liquidy. It's like a water basically. So I prefer Delsum than this one. They were out of Delsum, so that's the reason I bought it. But this Mucinex, this one is really good. So I also have this one. We eat dinner. I always make sure that there is not much that I need to do it, especially after I'm done with the dinner. Because after dinner, one thing that I don't like to do in the kitchen is the cleaning the dishes. That is the one thing that I just hate doing it. And thank God we do have the dishwasher here. That is such a blessing, basically. Otherwise, I don't know what I will do. So that's it. Here, dinner is ready. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I shoot this video on Tuesday, and I will post this video on Wednesday. So this was something quickly that I just kind of thought sharing with you guys. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Take care, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye.